Evening, traders. Tonight I'm just gonna go through um, the Euro USD and what happened today. So I'll kind of go on a step by step of what happened in terms of the breakout, the formation of the double top from the time where we sent you an alert about the formation of the double top and the trading that most of us took. So I'm going to walk you through what I did. So this is my chart, as you can see here. So at the time of sending the alert, this trade had just revisited. Okay, as you can see, this is my 5 minutes. I moved to the 5 minute just because I wasn't sure what will happen in terms of when it breaks down. It might just move very quickly. I don't know. So when you look at the bigger time frame, which is 30 minutes, did form a double top. Okay, so basically it was visiting the neckline. This was the neckline, and these are the two tops. So essentially, it was ready for, from your cheat sheets and from the learning we've been doing, this market now was ready for a break downwards. Now, for me, as a scalper, I always would enter and shoot to either get out there or the last low over there or even there. Okay. However, with this method, they always suggest that you need to have a ratio of 2 to 1, which means if that is the distance from there, from the top to the neckline, then you need to have a target. Sorry, your target take profit should somewhere be around there, twice that distance. Okay, but normally that's 2 times is never guaranteed, but at least the one to one, okay, would be okay. So by the time we were getting here, I had already done my 100 pips, slightly more than 100. Okay, so when the market reached here, it touched the neck. I knew it was about to go down, but because this is also a major resistance, I mean a support line. Okay, so it is a support when the market is coming down, but because it broke it a little bit, it became a resistance point. So it was going to go back, which it did. It went up a little bit, and then started coming down with, more reinforcement. Okay? And as you know, whenever we have a breakout, because right there is a breakout, it would naturally come back and revisit before then it shoots down completely. So most traders will wait for it to break, revisit, and then on its way down, that's when they come in. And that's exactly what happened today. So I'm gonna walk you blow by blow and show you what happened. So in this case, okay, so I want you to watch over here. Okay, what really happened. So I started doing my cells as it was going up. As it was going up, I was doing my cells. Okay, because I knew it was coming down. Okay, so this is what happened there. Okay, going up, 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 up. Okay, I'll put my cells, cells. Okay, boom, falls down the first time and all the way down. Okay, please note it comes back, so that distance is almost, if this was the top and this is the neck, is actually twice if you think about it. One and then two over there. Okay, that's what happened. Now on the 30 minutes, the same thing. If you look, okay, so this is a neckline. This is our support, and it broke the support. Hence, okay, it was going to come down. But like I said, it went up a little bit, just a little bit. And then there, as you can see that candle over there, it went up. So for most people who are entering the trade, that was a good opportunity. Okay, you get in and it shoots down completely. Okay, then it goes up again for the second time. Okay, now because it broke down and came down with quite some force and trying to retract back, this was again another opportunity again for a scalper to get in and get some pips. Okay, there again. So for me, between this point, okay, and down here, I think I entered almost 100. Yes, again 100 trades, scalping trades, small little, to make small money. So let me show you my results. Okay, from there. Okay. By the time the trade was done, this is the number of pips I had made. All right. And usually my target is 1%, but because of this move over here, okay, it shot up to 2%. And normally I shoot for 1% return for the day. But today, because of that last move, that was my last move. And in that setup alone, I was able to make over 200 pips. I think I was like 100 and something, 114 or something. So then as it went up and down, I was able to make the remaining 200 and I think 12 or 14 there to make it 300 pips. So that's my take for the day. Okay, and that's my return, which is more than twice my target. Specifically, let me show you. Okay, the actual trades. I normally click on the chart here. Okay, and order history. So the order history will show you the kinds of trades that I had. So let me try and remove some things here. Okay, the close date, fill date. Okay, close price. Okay, this should be enough to share with you what really happened. So I'm going to show you that these trades I started at 19 or 1809. So if you go to 1809, 1809, 1809, okay, here. Wait, was it 1809? The same day, 24th, days 24th, 624. Here we are. All right. I started right here. Okay, right here. So let me mark it. So my first trade for the day, today is 24th. So this was my first trade for the day. Please note that date, that is 23rd. So this is my first trade. And I think in my first trade there, I kind of made a loss, which is not unusual. In fact, my first, how many trades? First, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My first 7 trades were losses. As you can see, this orange color means a loss. All right. So that's when I realized that actually I was trading against the market. So I told myself, okay, fine, I will change and go on. So from then on, from 1810 all the way to, let's see, all the way 1810 all the way, if you scroll up all the way to 1919. So 1810 to 1919, that's basically 110 trades, okay, up to here. First I took buys, and then when it came and hit the neckline, ready to break down, I jumped in again, and it gave me, I took almost, the remaining 100 trades, and they were all profit. Now, if you look on my profits, okay, the number of pips, I normally focus more on the number of pips, not so much of the profit, because I believe if I can make lots of pips, then my profit will almost be automatic. So if you look at my pips, now green means they're positive pips. So I made like 0.03, 0.03, 7.7 pips, 7 pips, 7 pips. So on average, my pips are very small, but they're very many. See, if you look at them, they're very small. 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 0.7, 1, 1, 1.2. Okay. Normally I go for 2 pips, but in that case, in today's case, I saw an opportunity to increase my number of pips, and that's why I increased. That's why you find at the beginning, some of my pips were as high as 7 and 5 because I moved the take profit. Okay, but on average, I go for many small pips in the market. I'm not greedy. Um, the market is there, it's not going anywhere. So I do my setups and I take as many small pips as possible. And that's why I was able to do 347, 345 pips for the day. So that's the number of pips that I took. Well, for this small account for the day, that's how much profit I made. Okay, but like I said, uh, once you perfect your ways of taking pips, then it's a matter of going and changing the settings in your computer so that then, because we know that ideally one pip, okay, in a standard lot, one pip is supposed to be $10. $10. Okay, which means if I was trading a standard account, then my 345 pips would have been $3,450. In how much time? Very short time. Okay, so, but it's not because I'm using a small account. All right, so I only got $75, but the number of pips makes the whole difference. All right, so that's it. If you have any questions regarding this trade, feel free to ask, and I'll be glad to respond. Thank you.